So my name is Adam Mackey. I'm the Director of Communications with the Golf Coaches Association of America, and we're here today with TCU men's golf head coach Bill Montigel, a 2022 GCAA Hall of Fame inductee. And this is an interview, and we'll get it started. All right, Coach, your coaching career began on the hardwood as TCU men's basketball's top recruiter and assistant coach. How did those experiences shape the transition to coaching college golf, and what memories from those times do you still take with you?
Well, I have a lot of incredible memories from those times. The last couple of years that we were here, we won the Southwest Conference. The Southwest Conference had some obviously really good teams in it. So I started at TCU in 1979, and I came in as assistant basketball coach. And my primary role with the basketball program was recruiting. So I was on the road most of the time. And fortunately, after 8 years doing basketball, I lucked into getting the golf job. And honestly, that was the primary thing that I did when I first started, was trying to, to recruit and surround myself with really good people.
Great answer. How important have relationships with other coaches and leaders, including Mike Holder and Jamie Dixon, been to you and your successes both as a mentee and mentor?
Well, when I first got the job at TCU, the first person that I actually called was Mike Holder. And I asked him if I could come up and work at his golf camp. And he goes, well, why would you want to do that? And I said, well, I just got the golf job at TCU. And his answer was no way. And anyway, I went up there and worked his golf camp. And as far as Jamie Dixon's concerned, he was one of the highlights of my coaching career, is recruiting a guy like that came in and played really well for us. But then at the same time, he ends up being the basketball coach at TCU.
Good answer. Good answer. You served as a member of the USGA and GCAA with past stints as chairman of the District 6 Selection Committee and on the NCAA Men's Golf Committee. How valuable is having those administrative and operational experiences behind the scenes to how you coach and run your program?
Well, one thing that's really interesting that you brought up was that I was on the GCAA committee at the time. It was before they had NCAA regionals. And we were actually on the committee. We were actually sitting in a room talking about, how we could make college golf better. And that was one of the things that was brought up, was how we could get more teams involved, how we could get more opportunities. And so that's where regionals actually came into play. And that not only did that help all of college golf, but that actually helped us a lot too, because it was very difficult back in the day to get to go to the NCAA tournament. But when the regionals came in, you had the opportunity for more like 60 teams or 60 plus teams to have the opportunity to go to regionals and try to advance. So yeah, I think that was one of the highlights of my time here, was being on that committee.
Perfect segue to my next question. TCU men's golf just experienced a 31 season streak of NCAA regional participation and have also competed in 5 different conferences. With the ever-changing landscape of collegiate golf and athletics, what advice would you give a coach wondering how to maintain high-level consistency in their competition?
I never really looked at what I did as a job. I looked at it as something that I kind of a labor of love that I really look forward to doing. And I feel like that I just went to work each day to try to do the very best I could. I tried to surround myself with people that were smarter than I was. I've been very fortunate through the years to have guys like Greg Sands that helped me. I had Alan Bratton help me. I've got an incredible assistant right now. We had a guy named Nick Raffel that's helped. So we've always had somebody around the program. But, I think all that, leads into the program that we have today.
Perfect. Final question for you, Coach. Finally, what does this honor of being inducted into the Golf Coaches Association of America Hall of Fame mean to you, your family, and your program?
Actually, to be honest with me, it kind of shows that I've been fortunate enough to be around some really good golfers. We've got several guys that are, played on the PGA Tour. We've had JJ Henry that was out there for 20 plus years. Tom Hoagie had a lot of outstanding golfers here through the years. And to be honest with you, it's kind of been a team effort with my family from the very beginning. My wife helped me do everything from writing thank you notes to help me fix up the office, to helping there when recruits would come in and going to dinner with them. And then as my kids got older, my son is actually the ops director here at TCU. He's been an incredible help, and my daughter too. So really the awards for my family, they meant everything to me.
Excellent answer. Got any final thoughts here? Because I asked all my questions. So any final thoughts as we head into Vegas here in a couple weeks?
No, I can't even tell you how excited I was. I was sitting at the house one morning and Jimmy Clayton called me up, and I guess he's on the committee, or he's one of the people that calls, and he said, "Hey, I got some good news for you." And I couldn't imagine what he was talking about. And he says that you're going to be in the Hall of Fame, and I just actually almost started crying. I was actually thrilled, and this is an incredible honor, and I'm so excited about this day.